When you get hurt athletically, the first thing you want your pain to go away. You want to get back into the game. The three best to do it: Dr. Bill Jacobson, Dr. Michael Lee, Dr. William Bolden. Capital Orthopedic Sports Medicine. Click above and take a tour of the site. All right, it's Mad Dog Marty in the morning, and it's Mouth in the afternoon. Not Mouth of the South, but it's the Big 12 South we're looking at. Let's go to Oklahoma State, a dynamic quarterback, and an opportunity here, John McDermott. Iowa State out of the North. Blow a hole in one of these teams this year. Texas Tech, Okie State, a statement, marquee win. That's something you want to put right up there on the mantle. What about that?
Possibilities with the Red Raiders, but I don't see that happening with Oklahoma State. Much too talented offensively, and given the fact that Iowa State had the worst defense in the Big 12 last year, I don't think that they're going to make the strides they need to compete with a team like Oklahoma State. You've got quarterback Zach Robinson coming in, senior quarterback, 3,000 yards passing last year. He ran for over 700 yards, but when you pull the sacks back off of that, it was like 560 yards rushing and 8 touchdowns. So the guy's putting up numbers, both rushing the football and throwing the football. He's kind of the main aspect of that offense with the dual threat. And then you've got wide receiver Des Bryant, who is a really big target on the outside. He caught 19 touchdowns last year, 1,400 plus yards. So that combination will be excellent for the Cowboys. So they need a few other guys to step up. They've got a lot of offensive contribution coming back on the offensive line. So the offense is going to be solid. They were number 9 in the country last year in scoring. So I look for them to even improve upon that and really challenge for the Big 12 South title.
And shore up the defense a little bit too. They catch a break, do they, with the schedule? No Nebraska, no Kansas coming out of the North?
Well, you know, if you're not going to play 2 teams in the North, I think those are 2 of the 3 that you would select. I think definitely Nebraska, and then you can make an argument between, you know, Kansas or Missouri maybe, but based on what those teams have done in the past, I see Kansas being a little bit better team than Missouri this year. So I think they got the best schedule going into the North and plucking 4 of those 6 teams out to put on their schedule.
Texas Tech, I mean, they could be in the Arena League. They don't play defense, John, and that's going to get them. I mean, you will not rise to among the elite. I know Oklahoma, I mean, the Big 12 gets away with this. There's not any stalwart defenses really in the entire conference. You know, I mean, even Nebraska has seen a tremendous decline in the old black shirt defense. But what about Texas Tech? They don't stop anybody.
Yeah, obviously the MO with Texas Tech is, you know, defense is a little bit lacking, but they score enough points to win most of their games. And last year I thought the defense actually played a little bit better than they had in years past, and Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree did the rest. But this year I think they're going to probably start off 5-1. I think they have an early tilt against Texas that they moved up into that week 3 to become a primetime game for I think it's either ABC or ESPN. But after that, I think their schedule gets a lot tougher. They go at Nebraska, at Okie State, and home versus Oklahoma. So yeah. that run, along with a couple other tough Big 12 games, you know, I see them probably going like 4-4 in the Big 12 South and not contending this year.
And the meat of that schedule drops them to that mid to lower tier. I totally agree with you. Okay, don't forget, we're on Letterman Thursday night and Friday night. We'll do the Hawks in a minute Thursday right after the top 10 on Letterman. And then Friday, we'll look at the clones, Marty and McDermott, on Mouth of the Midwest, KCCI, News Channel 8, Iowa's news and sports leader. We are coming back. More in the Big 12 South. It's the Mouth this afternoon with John McDermott, Tom Steffes, live at Toyota starting at 4. Toyota of Des Moines and the Rural Auto Mile coming back.